I got here in 2002, but in 2000, the group that makes these wonderful imaginative pieces, Horticulture International, did their first major exhibition in Montreal. And they did it in 2000 for the millennium. So they wanted Montreal to be seen as the Green Garden City, and they did a spectacular exhibit. So I saw images of it. I didn't get to go there, but I saw it and I was like, oh, my dream would be if I could ever bring that to a botanical garden. So then I came here, and obviously we've done a lot of garden exhibits over the years. And this one just came to fruition because I did get to go to Montreal and meet the people who made these. And actually the director of the Montreal Botanical Garden put us all in touch and started talking about why they didn't ever do anything like this in the United States. And for us, it is the art and science of horticulture. So it's both sculpture, which is the art side, and it's the science of horticulture. So it's just wonderful to showcase plants. So we started design well over a year ago, and then they fabricate the pieces in Montreal made out of steel, and then they ship them here. And in March, our horticulture team got busy in a greenhouse up near Beaufort and started planting them. So we have 5 full-time horticulturists plus one of our permanent horticulturists just dedicated to this exhibition. So now that it's installed, their job is pruning. So we have to water, a little bit of fertilizer, but the pruning is the most important part of it, because the pruning is what creates those wonderful chevron lines on the phoenix and the detail on the camel man and on the peacock and on the dragon itself. So they're constantly pruning. We have a big lift that they go up and down in, and they're all experts in mosaic culture and the art of pruning these wonderful creatures, but it's a big job. So Alternanthera is one of the most important plants here because it can take the heat, it can take sun and shade, because think about the dragon. He is beautiful and big, but the wings, underneath his wings are planted, and that's shade. Top of his wing, sun. So you've got to have plants that are adaptable. So we have many varieties of Alternanthera, green ones, gray ones, red ones, some golden ones. So we use a lot of Alternanthera. This is an annual, so most of these plants don't survive the winter here, with the exception of the carex. So if you go see woolly mammoth, he's covered in this wonderful sort of brownish, sandy colored carex. It looks like a woolly mammoth's hair. It's just wonderful, cascading. I love it. I mean, it's really what I live for. The idea of integrating art and gardens and plants and people, to me, is what this garden is all about. And we've done it really well for decades. And this kind of an exhibition is so superb because it is about plants as well as about art and sculpture. And then you can hear all the people back there. What's the #1 word they're using? Wow. So I love it because they're engaged in the garden and they're learning and they're having great pleasure and wonder. So that's the best way to leave. It's a pretty good job, isn't it?